all tonight to this wonderful evening. Deputy Chief of Staff, Rear Admiral Sumit Veerasinghe, Director of CNORA, Commander Hiran Soisa, all other members of the Navy Veterans WhatsApp group, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am privileged and honored to welcome you all here tonight on behalf of this WhatsApp group. I am privileged and honored. These words in that order is something that we have often heard in nearly every speech. But tonight, I say these words taking into account its true in-depth meaning. Yes, I am truly privileged and honored to be here tonight in front of such an affluent crowd. So before I begin, I would like to say this. Uncle Ayesh told me not to mention his name, but I'm sorry, Uncle Ayesh, where are you? Yes, I'm sorry, I'll have to mention it. I can't go on with my speech without mentioning your name. So I've known Uncle Ayesh for a very long time, almost as long as I've been alive. And about 5 years ago, I received a message that said, say no to plastic. Honestly speaking, I didn't really understand that message. I mean, of course I knew, right, that pollution is wrong, plastics are not good, that they're bad for this world, etc. But then when I saw his message, I was thinking, why? Like, what difference would it make me, one individual, saying no to plastic? And then Uncle Ayesh sent me this message every day. I wake up in the morning and I see, good morning, say no to plastic. And I'm wondering, this got me thinking, right? So back then, I used to be a journalist, so I had a healthy curiosity about things as well. And I did a little bit of research about this. And it was only then that I understood the gravity of this situation, the adverse effects that plastic has on our environment. Did you know that there may now be 5.25 trillion macro and microplastics floating in the ocean, weighing up to 269,000 tons? Plastics consistently made up 60 to 90% of all marine debris collected. Now these were very worrying numbers. So I went to my editor and I requested that I be allowed a few feature articles at least once a week about the environment and environmental pollution. And I met up with Uncle Ayesh, and since he knew about plastic, the oceans, blue economy, sustainable development, all of that, so I met up with him and I did these articles. Through this line of work, I also got involved in the Think Tank project by the Center of Ocean Resources and Analysis, better known as CNORA. Commander Hiran Soisa was one of the directors, and Commander Faisal Mohammed was the chairman of this think tank. The main aim of this think tank was to develop and explore the resources available to us in a sustainable method, as well as to reduce exploitation. Obviously, as with nearly everything that has to do with human involvement, many obstacles came up by bureaucrats. But to this day, CNORA Director Board and great people like Commander Soisa, Commander Faisal Mohammed, Ayesh Ranawakar have not given up this fight. And I am truly delighted that today's event is also a part of this long journey towards the protection of our small planet. Not to mention honored that I got this opportunity to be here today. And even though I am working in a completely different field now, banking if you could believe it, I said okay to Uncle Ayesh to take part in this event because of the gravity of this situation and the untold importance of this entire goal. Why do we say this goal is important? Today, many people are involved in beach cleaning. What does this mean? The plastic cup that we throw at home takes a long journey ending up in the ocean, and it's spat back into shore due to the tidal effect at sea, and then we collect it. But then what? From what I understand, the main goal is not fulfilled here. From what I can see, the Navy group is working towards a deeper and more sustainable solution. What they're trying to do is to lay the groundwork in order to educate the public on the importance of reducing the usage of plastic. Have you ever heard the proverb, prevention is better than cure? So what these great human beings are doing is adapt this method with a twist. While educating the public about prevention, they're also working on a cure. So, while reducing and eventually eliminating plastic, they're working on a method for proper waste disposal. This t-shirt that will be launched in a few minutes, made from a breathable material, is one such project which was initiated by Uncle Ayesh. And the Navy played a very big role in the production of this t-shirt. So, as you probably know, the Navy collected two types of plastic from the ocean. The first being clean plastics, and the second is contaminated plastics like yogurt cups or toothbrushes. Now, these clean plastics are sent to a factory in Corona, and they're cleaned and afterwards converted into a certain type of yarn. This yarn, which has the width of a strand of hair, has 7 thinner strands within each strand of yarn. And this yarn is then converted into a breathable material often used in the sports industry. It is from this material that these t-shirts are produced. From what I know, t-shirts were made by this material for the Sri Lanka cricket team during the last World Cup. The Navy made t-shirts are from this material for the Galle Dialogue, and today this t-shirt is launched. A special mention should go out to Commander Ravi Veera Peruma, who provided the material for these t-shirts. He made this production possible. Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Now this is only one step taken towards the eradication of plastics. One step that will make a big difference in the near future. And the journey shouldn't stop there. Of course, I'm hardly the person to tell each of you who have probably lived in the ocean for most of your lives to work towards the eradication of plastic in the ocean. Now, Uncle Ayesh has regaled me with plenty of stories where you all have faced everything from rough waves to LTT attacks when at sea. But he has also told me about the beautiful memories of the ocean that you all enjoy. So, I'm pretty sure the ocean is almost a second home to you all. And I'm sure each and every one of you probably feel that way. So I know you all have a very special bond with the ocean. So next time you purchase something, stop for a moment and think, does it really have to be plastic? When you go home, look around you and see what plastic items you can get rid of or avoid. So make a conscious effort to eliminate plastic from your life. Of course, I won't take up much of your time. I've already taken up enough and more. So while I once again warmly welcome you all to this fabulous event, let us proceed to the official launch of the t-shirt. I would like to invite Commander Hiran Soisa as one of the directors of Sinora and Commander Ravi Veera Peruma over to the podium to hand over the t-shirt. Let's give them a round of applause. Let's give one big round of applause. Navy Veteran t-shirt has now been officially launched. I think it's time to play a little game because you all look a little awkward, I'm guessing. Okay, if Auntie Lavashni and Clarissa could come forward, let's have a little bit of fun. They will be passing out pieces of paper, a half sheet, to each table. I will explain the game. Will be having 4 questions. 4 questions that I'm pretty sure all of you all should know the answers to. So what you all have to do is, so it's a multiple choice, so you all just have to circle the correct answer. Circle the correct answer for these 4 questions as soon as possible, and Uncle Ayesh will be standing here. Ayesh will be standing here. The first person, pick a representative from your table, and the first person to come up to Uncle Ayesh and give the correct answers will win a prize. Okay, awesome. Okay, when I say begin, I want you to turn the paper around and start. Okay? 1, 2, no cheating. No cheating. 1, 2, 3, start. Wrong. This is the only one that we got, which has all 4 questions correct, which is Artigala's table. Forward to deliver the vote of thanks. Before that, 1 second. Let's just give that table one round of applause, even if they knew the answers. Yeah?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is one of the first events to conclude after the introduction of the WhatsApp group. Many invites. I think we need to thank Ayesh for getting this platform going and getting everyone introduced into it. And every day there's something new that comes up, and also quite a bit of the overseas officers have joined in this. So I think we must first thank him for this first effort of organizing WhatsApp group. Then I think together with Ravi, he planned this T-shirt project, and I could see every day some people ordering sizes, then cancelling the sizes, then saying large, XL, various things. And I think he came up with a little document which was so professional. And at the end of the day, I think today he has given all these T-shirts to everybody. And I think for that we must thank Ayesh again with Ravi for this great effort that has been put into this. Then I think Mars Group has got involved in doing the stitching. So I think thanks for Mars Group. I don't know who was involved in the company, but whoever, thank the group for doing this lovely T-shirt. Then also I think the accounting of this, if you saw that little document, has been done beautifully. And with that type of work, we don't need audits. So the 20th Amendment, people are fighting to have the audit thing out. If people like Ayesh were there, then I don't think we need these audit commissions. So the 20th Amendment could have been easily sorted out. Then also I think we have got some donations from overseas officers and local officers, and everybody who has contributed and given the money for the T-shirt and for the function. Thank you very much. I think we need to thank Commander of the Navy, who is not here, Chief of Staff, who is not here, Commander, Western Naval Area, General Sumit Veerasinghe, for the support that you all have extended to Ayesh to do this project. Only thing is, all four are batchmates. I was wondering if Ayesh remained in the Navy, whether he would be able to do this T-shirt project, or whether it would not have seemed that what we are seeing today, because he also would have been Admiral by now, or would have been sitting in the top chair. So thank you very much, Ayesh, for all the good things you have done. And I think he is launching another T-shirt very soon. So I hope everybody will support him in this. One little thing I thought, I don't know how you would look at it. I was just asking him, he said no. I think if all present here put 1,000 rupees and give it to him today, because we have come here, I think he has put everything on this T-shirt, 1,800, we are eating, drinking, okay. Drinks of course we have to pay. And if we collect and give it to him, it will be much easier for him to finish off the project. And then he was a bit worried whether there will be a balance remaining. So if there is a balance, maybe you give it to a home or something like that, where he could do something on his own. He also has a lot of charity projects of his, which most of you all don't know, I know. So he can use it for any of those projects. Okay, thank you very much, and all who have attended here for this occasion, and all who have not been able to come from overseas, and some people in Colombo couldn't come, they are on station. Thank you very much, and well done, Ayesh. Thank you.
Not using any plastics except for the pens that were given. I apologize for that. And I suggest when you are purchasing the drinks, I suggest that you purchase bottles instead of separate drinks, because then it will be easy, I think, to be billed, as I was told. So please enjoy a plastic-free evening. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you're all parched and waiting to start drinking and eating, etc. So I invite you all to please enjoy the evening to the fullest. Have a pleasant evening. Thank you.